Yo guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to trade from 0 to 1 million coins on FIFA 21. You guys have been asking me, what are the best trading methods in the game, the best trading method, what are the best investments you can make with, 50k, 100k, 200k, 5k. So I kind of wanted to make this video to show you guys how to build up your coin budget. This is something that I did, at the start of this year. It's what I did last year when I had to reset in the middle of the year. And this is what I'm currently doing on the PlayStation account right now. So I kind of wanted to go over everything from, specific budgets, what to do with a low budget, a medium budget, high budget, so you guys can get 1 million coins and build that, sweaty Varane and Mendy team. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up and subscribe for more FIFA 21 content. Let's get into it. So the first method, and we're going to go from obviously lowest budget to highest budget. The first one is going to be what I would do if you had 0 coins or 5k, under 25k, this is what I do. The first thing is going to be the bronze pack method. To do the bronze pack method, all you guys do is open these 400 coin packs. You get different players, and because of the league SBCs that are out, you guys can then sell those bronze players for pretty decent coins. A lot of them are going for a lot of coins, and they're just really profitable overall. So right here, we have a rare bronze card. As you can see, he sells for over 1k or about 1k right now. So we can list him up for 1k. And already we've made 600 coins profit on the pack. We have an MLS player who might sell for probably 200 coins because of the MLS SBC. And then we have a Chinese Super League player who also will likely sell for 200 coins off of that. Plus we can quick sell the pack, and just right there, that's 800 coins profit. Really easy, really quick. And you guys can just continue to do this and build up your coin total till you hit about 25 to 50-ish K. Now, alongside with that, I'm not saying the bronze pack method is the only thing you guys should be doing when you're first starting off. I also think you guys should be playing the actual game, despite it being, whatever you guys want to say about it. The squad battle rewards and the division rival rewards are really big boosts to your coin total. Just for finishing, in a high, rank, you guys can get some crazy coins. I know I'm in Div 3, so obviously some of you guys with lower divisions and stuff and lower teams won't be getting as many coins, but for 70k for finishing rank 1 is pretty big here in Div 3. I think it's probably around 35k in Div 7 or something like that, but still 35k, that's a huge boost to your budget and allows you to trade even more. So I do recommend playing the actual game to make some coins here at the start. Now the next little method I'm going to be showing you guys, and this is something that once you have about 50 to 100k you guys can start doing, and I would really do this up until you hit about 300k. However, I know some people don't have the patience to do this because it is very tedious, but it is really effective to do so. So there's about 2 methods I can show you guys here. So the first one's going to be SBC requirement sniping, sniping cards that are inflated up. This happens literally every single day with content, guys. It's absolutely insane to do. But we'll start right now. So what we look for every day when content drops is to see what kind of objectives or SBCs come out. And what you guys can do is then look to snipe the requirements. So for example, say, we get some kind of SBC that requires English players that are 82 rated. You will notice that the English players around that rating go up in price. And again, it can vary and stuff like that. And what you guys can do is, while those cards are inflated, specifically the more lower rated ones, people don't know that those prices go up. Little Timmy doesn't know that, so he still lists at a normal or low price. You can snipe that card and instantly reflip it. A good example I like to bring up when I talk about this method is Jordan Henderson from last year. He was one that did this quite a lot. And even John Stones this year, he's one that has done it quite a bit too. What happens is, maybe in the morning he's 1k and then an SBC comes out and he goes up to 3 or 4k for a little bit of time. What you guys can do is snipe for 2k, 1k while that happens, and then just look to instantly resell. By sniping, it's a really easy method to do. It works all the time. Now the best way to kind of see what cards are up, again, is like I said, look at the SBC solutions, and if not, you guys can go and flip in and see what cards are inflated. So all you do is, once you do have your card, is, let's say Milner was a card that started inflating up. Let's say he was needed for some kind of SBC. Again, this is all hypothetical right now, But, you know, let's say he moves up to, you know, 1.5K or something like that. And, you know, you can make some easy profit by sniping. Now, right now, Milner's what, 1.4K on Xbox? We'll see. So let's just say, you know, this was an inflated price. Obviously, when these cards are needed for SBCs, they go much higher. But let's just say, for example, 1.3 was a decent snipe. What we can do is set our sniping filter to like 1.1 or 1K and just keep sniping till they pop up. And then when you win the deals, you just instantly resell. Now, obviously, the profit isn't that high because, you know, he's not actually inflated right now. But this is just an example, hypothetically, of what you could do. Let's say Milner was needed. He went up to like 3K. I'd snipe for 2.5 or under and then just instantly resell. It's a really easy method to do, guys. It works so well. Now, maybe you don't have as much time to sit there and snipe for an hour or two every day when content drops. And understandably, yeah, a lot of people don't. Now, another method you can actually do, and we've seen how effective this is with the player picks that just came out, the 81 pluses, is during rewards time, what you guys can look to do is you can actually look to snipe, or not really snipe, but just pick up players that would be needed to fit those requirements. So as you guys can see here, player quality, min gold, and 5 rare golds. So non-rare golds and rare golds are both kind of inflated up because they're just needed for these SBCs and stuff, and people are always just looking to do these because they're actually been pretty good. So what you can do is you guys can look at rewards time, whether it's, you know, division rival, foot champ rewards, or even squad battle rewards on Sunday, and just take a look at the supply that comes into the market. So as you guys know, the gold, the non-rare golds are up to, I want to say it's like 800 coins. So yeah, so they're about 750 coins to 800 coins, which, you know, considerably is not a lot. But what you guys can do during rewards time is you guys can look to snipe these kind of players for like 400, 300, 200 coins. And you'll notice that these guys are popping up a lot because we're getting a ton of supply into the market. And then over time, they go up to, you know, this 700, 800 coins. And it's the same scenario with the rare golds. As you guys can see, rare golds are sitting at about a little over a K right now on Xbox, so about 1.1K. So what you guys can do during rewards time is try and pick up as many rare golds as you can, whether it's on bid or sniping, for like 700, 800 coins, and then just look to resell at 1.1K. Now, I know a lot of you guys are going to say, you know, this is really tedious work, man. Like, you know, for only 400 coins profit. I know, and that's a tough part about low budget trading, is that it is a little bit tedious until you guys can really start getting to those bigger methods. So please stay with me. You know, once you guys can get up to about 150, 200K by doing these methods, it just gets a lot easier. So you finally made it to 250K to between, you know, 400K. You have finally started to build up a good enough budget where you can actually start flipping cards now, and, you know, you'll be able to make some coins without having to just do this tedious sniping, which I still recommend you guys actually do while you have this many coins, because now we're going to start getting into flipping special cards. This is a really easy, fun method to do, and it does take a little bit of learning through the fluctuations and stuff like that. But every Thursday, what we usually see is, well, I guess we'll go over the whole timeline. So, as you know, Foot Champs is Friday through Sunday. Sunday through, you know, or Monday through Wednesday, we have absolutely nothing. And then, you know, we have rewards and stuff. So what usually happens on Thursdays and Fridays is the market goes up a ton because people are all buying their teams. This is really, it just happens every time. You guys can look at the graphs. And usually what happens on the weekend and into Sunday and Monday is you always see the market go down because people are selling players off their team and there's no buying on the market, meaning prices go down. This is a really this is a common pattern. It happens literally every single day. Or every single week, I should say, every single FIFA. So what you guys can look to do during this little period of time is you guys can look to buy during Monday-ish, Sunday-ish, Monday-ish, during what is called Weekend League sell-off, and you guys can actually flip these special cards. Now, one that I always love to flip, and he hasn't really been successful the last week just because of all the content we've been getting, but through all of FIFA, he's been really successful. Renato Sanchez, he always goes up because he has such good links, and he's also just a very meta card. After all, and again, this works really well with all these other cards too that are meta. So what you guys can do is look to buy on Sunday, Monday, and you just sell during rewards. You know, right at rewards time is preferably, because that's when we see the biggest boost. And then on to Friday night, you also see a little bit of a rise after content drops and stuff like that. But it's just a really easy trading method to do, and you just flip cards that are on their low fluctuations. Again, like I said, it takes a little bit to learn, but it's a really easy method to do, and you know, you can flip easily. It's more of the investing method at this budget. Now, there is a daily flipping one that I like to do, and this one also requires you guys to learn the budgets a little bit too. But for example, I'll kind of just show you guys here. I love doing this with record breakers, and I love doing this with rule breakers because they are so rare on the market because the supply is so scarce. What you guys can actually do is find a card, say like Mertens or Lukaku, who do this quite a bit, but they always fluctuate within a day. So what you guys can do is find those low fluctuations that happen during the day. So, you know, Mertens sometimes goes down to like say 250 or something. You just buy when he hits his low fluctuation and you sell when it hits his high. I'm not going to give out specifics just because, again, if all of you guys start doing this, it's obviously going to inflate the cards. So there's just no point in me sharing specifics because then it will just invalidate the methods. But just go onto the market, go onto Flippin, and find cards that are a little bit older, whether it's Freeze, Rule Breaker, Record Breaker, Team the Group Stage, Team of the Year Honorable Mention, these cards that don't have so much supply on the market, and you'll notice that they fluctuate a lot within a day. The same kind of thing happens with icons too. Alright, so now you finally built, you know, your budget up to like 600, 700k, and it really just, you keep doing the same thing with flipping. You can flip specials all you guys want, like I said, for Thursday flips, investing, hop and fodder when it's low. You have a ton of coins to do this kind of stuff, and you guys can do these bigger, you know, budget methods. You guys can invest in these big players that I always share in my videos and stuff like that, and just what other people share. You guys can keep building coins this way, and again, it never hurts to go back to the basics. You guys can always just do sniping filters. You guys can always do those previous budgets. But you guys now have enough coins to do, you know, Team of the Week trading, where, you know, when a new Team of the Week drops and you see these fodder cards go very low, you guys can pick up a bunch and then just resell later on in the week. You guys can finally start doing icon trading, where, again, it takes a little bit of practice, but you guys can try to find icons on their low fluctuations and then look to just resell them later on. I'm not going to go over all the high budget methods because we have tons of tutorials out on this video, and other traders have them all out on YouTube and stuff like that. But realistically, guys, all you need to get to is about 500k, and once you get the hang of it, you guys can easily just continue to do just some methods that you've been doing the entire time, and you'll notice that it just gets easier and easier and easier, and eventually you'll be at, you know, millions of coins, you know, like other traders and just other people in general. Now, before we do wrap up this video, I do want to say a few different things actually. Making coins, again, it gets really easy once you know what you're doing, but just because you know how to make coins doesn't mean you can be a millionaire. Doing countless SBCs and dumping millions of coins into icon player picks is not the smartest idea, guys. You know, doing every single player SBC that drops in is not the smartest and most coin efficient way to play the game. Now, of course, I'm not saying you guys you can't do these SBCs. By all means, if you want to, do it. But you need to understand that in order to make a lot of coins, you also need to save a lot of coins. So sometimes playing with an untradeable team in Weekend League is a better move. You know, playing with a team that's probably not as good as what you can afford. You know, I could be playing with a ton of icons right now, but I choose not to because I'd rather keep some of those coins to trade with and flip with, rather than, you know, just dump it all into a team and having to continuously do these low budget methods to build my coins back up. But I mean, that's pretty much all there is to it, guys. Of course, there are tons of other methods that you guys can do. I only shared a few that I would do when I was rebuilding my team and stuff like that. Something that was just easy and got me back to the top quickly. But that'll wrap up the video, guys. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a thumbs up on it. I appreciate all the support recently. I hope this video helped out a ton of you. Like I said, a lot of you guys have been asking questions about how to build your budgets up and stuff like that. So I hope this kind of helped. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys drop a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. Until next time, guys. Peace.